kings and queens. Welcome. This is Power Pill, the place where you face the reality of the world. Today we expose why you became the safe option and how that slowly destroys respect. Get ready. This one cuts deep. Before we begin, leave your mark. Like the video, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which part of the world you're watching from. Ready? Let's begin. There's a reason people stop respecting you. And it's not because you're too kind. It's not because you care too much. It's not because you love deeply. No, it's because you trained them to treat you like the safe option, the reliable, predictable, comfortable one, the emotional mattress everyone collapses on when life punches them in the teeth. But here's the brutal paradox. People appreciate safety, but they do not respect it. Predictability is unconsciously linked to low dominance, low priority, low respect. That's why your niceness never paid off. You were speaking kindness. The world respects consequence. Everyone has a moment where you felt your power vanish. A partner who only texts when bored. A boss who dumps work because you don't complain. A friend who takes and never gives back. You told yourself you were being a good person. But no, you were being convenient. A 29-year-old man wrote to a behavioral psychologist after realizing he'd become the emotional support toy for his whole friend group. Whenever anyone cried, they called him. When they were happy, they vanished. He wasn't a friend. He was a tool. This happens constantly. And here's the sick part. People don't even notice they're doing it. Not because they're villains, but because you made it too easy. You became the safe option. The person with no consequences, no boundaries, no edge. The one they could always count on because you never demanded anything back. Humans don't respect certainty. They respect risk. A 2018 study found that when one person fears losing the other, respect skyrockets because fear equals value. Fear of losing you increases your value. Certainty of keeping you destroys it. You've been serving certainty like it's a love language. Instant replies, saying yes when inside you scream no. You're awake at 3 a.m. being their emotional nurse because they needed you. You removed all tension, mystery, friction, the exact ingredients that generate respect. Respect is born from potential loss. If someone knows you will never walk away, they stop treating you like someone worth keeping. You became the safest bet, so they stopped trying. There are behaviors that silently transform you into the safe option. Let's tear them apart. You over-explain yourself. Justifying every action signals insecurity. A 2015 psychology paper found that over-explaining triggers dominance decoding. The listener subconsciously marks you as submissive. Dominance isn't aggression. It's being unapologetic. You avoid conflict like it's nuclear war. People who avoid conflict don't look wise or peaceful. They look weak. Your fear of no becomes a glowing sign. My needs don't matter. That's what a safe option is. When you constantly put others first, you erase the boundary that commands respect. Break the cycle, set limits, and watch how the world begins to see you differently. You give without being asked. Sounds noble, feels noble, but to others, it looks like you're trying to earn your place. Humans don't respect what looks desperate. You respond instantly to everyone. Instant replies, instant availability, instant emotional labor. You trained people to believe your time has no value. And the final nail, you don't enforce consequences. Respect dies the moment someone realizes, nothing I do will change how this person treats me. Researchers once ran a study comparing two types of men. Type A, extremely supportive, extremely predictable, extremely available. Type B, supportive, but with boundaries, less predictable. He didn't distort his life to accommodate everything. Women described Type A as sweet, safe, comfortable, but when asked who they respected, Type B. Women even said Type A felt like a blanket, something soft, warm, always there, but not a partner, not someone with weight. Respect comes from edges, not endless softness. Now, understand this. Becoming the safe option didn't start in adulthood. It's not a personality glitch, it's trauma. People who become the safe option usually grew up in homes where love was inconsistent, anger was unpredictable, approval was conditional. So they developed survival strategies. They overgave to avoid abandonment. They over-agreed to avoid conflict. They over-offered themselves to earn affection. You weren't being nice. You were being adaptive. But what saved you as a child destroys you as an adult. So how do you stop being the safe option? How do you rebuild respect? Here's the formula. First, slow down your yes. When someone asks something of you, don't jump. Pause, breathe, assess. Respect grows in the silence between request and response. Second, reduce your availability. You are not a 24/7 emotional gas station. Your time is currency. Make people spend to access it. Third, enforce consequences. If they cancel last minute, you stop rearranging your schedule. If they disrespect you, you reduce access. If they take without giving, you stop offering. Simple, effective, non-negotiable. Fourth, build a life outside them. People respect gravity. If someone is your entire universe, you become their background decoration. And finally, become comfortable being disliked. This is the final boss. You became the safe option because you were terrified of disappointing people. But you win back respect the moment you accept. Not everyone deserves your warmth. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone deserves your yes. You weren't born to be a safety net. You weren't born to be the backup plan. You weren't born to be the person who loves hardest and gets respected least. You became that because life broke you early, and no one taught you how to rebuild. But now you know. Predictability kills power. Over-availability kills value. Lack of boundaries kills respect. Walk differently. Respond differently. Expect differently. And watch how fast the world recalibrates around you. Kings and queens, don't forget to take your daily dose of Power Pill.